You people don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. And I'm no go no. Why onu wa betro ne nam. Na we fini fie num. Mama mo kan na mama mumbai. What's mama mumbai ya? Wanna know mama mumbai abo npo cho impakro number. Number cheche min tram. Why you can leave your right here. Walk out and come to put and wami me da nature. I stop this woman, grown ass mother. Maybe sana. Asmina ni twem. Mami penyi mu ntwa ni tiri ho afu gen. Asa antimi na ni twem.
It's in for Agyapong Mamunyina Kwaba once again about Pinax TV. So on this particular platform, no, we give you all the latest happening na Koso Ewoyeman Ganemu. Currently, no, Nyama Bibri Koso Ewoyeman Ganemu. We all know, sir, elections no Aba Abessinia. We all have a peace of mind because we all know the person who has won the elections legitimately. Legitimately, say Nipana Yetun Swabano. Nipana will win, you know, results in Naba. Yes, certified. Our share amount for Bibri in Yajon. There are other reasoning in Saint Bibri course amount for Bibri dispute the results of the election. No, that for any Rebecca once. But among these happenings are air course no. Nipa Bakwa ne wonsem adults are now sorry within this course in time. MP for Asin Central Kennedy Akompreku Agyapong. Now, what's fascinating is that proud to this particular December 7th elections at 19 between me, you know, you will say one of the pivotal persons are out constantly to attack King Agyapong, bemoan him, and even cursing and baby mama, if any Mora Dawson Williams. Now, this particular woman, she has a child with Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. We all know the history behind this. A brana, your friend is a King Agyapong cousin, and Benning in Anubia, Akonima Brabum, Babakubi Nima DNA, no dear, I wouldn't see ladder no so na de ne kosi akonkon so na onu akasa ye de asensi aba from our parties and the bano de oye no e ma ne ninjin sempi no kan ya mama mi so be kan so bapo sebi akwaja na ego na onan so a umbo dero mama se nyire hu because obia efie no mensa wan obia so have a problem in his or her family and now with their children be fam babontin enfam beto apaso enho ne se obi anhwe me ba no de waye ni iti aba ne Samora Dawson Williams constantly, you know, she was attacking Kennedy Agyapong over this particular thing. And maybe no be part say Ken find born in church can say so that even reignited the flame and that woman we were because it reignited the flame and I may patch and say or yaw and I say or tanya woman we na or woman Kennedy Agyapong no esan Kenya no when they say attempt the DNA cases there even hu ye kusuani ade ade snapping na ebem. But amongst all of these things are air course no Kennedy Agyapong he showed maturity. He showed maturity to the extent that he never came out to speak. He never came out to say anything. It's one of the things I think we all should learn. So no matter how Okasa will be dream and I say so there are certain things you just need to zip it, and that was exactly what this honorable MP Kennedy Agyapong did. One can one sem that but me no can say your monitor post me from 2 weeks to election and you say baby mama did your barbecue King Agyapong and that rolling so your pen and did she on this statement tin say Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong bia wayano e was asase we subiano or the actual from henceforth she is not going to talk ill about Kennedy Agyapong. You know, she writes these things and then she comes and delays it and then she goes against her own way. So we didn't report on it because we wanted to see how far she will stay true to her words. And then me say me person me bomb me we about so because in some kind me ba catch a chopa ni si ote it clearly tells you said she meant every word that she said in that post and Nyankopon shan because if we are say Nyankopon say inshirani nipa we hu ne fun so ne wasre na wasre boniface say wo share my screens no so I'm currently on a page. This is the page of Samora Dawson Williams, as you can see. Now I'm scrolling down to this particular portion. Me pese bibia me de beto he bia no enya visible na obi ehun sen sem bia ye kan e was a particular platform no so no platform yi so no no kre kroje. Now pay attention to this particular post as you can see on the screen for one more amu shele hu screen so because near man doors be no I'll highlight the portion and me pese me kan one sef. So this post was dated November 13th 2020 and this is the page of Samora Dawson Williams who which happens to be the baby mama of Kennedy Akompre Agyapong. She posted this in some kind way a pa in time or kind say or kind of social media say she's never ever going to talk ill about Kennedy Agyapong. 20 days afterwards, she has stayed true to her words, which means a pa no kind, you know. Indeed, no, if you na kumim. Way a short, it's my read the main Bob Roffin baby, me as time goes on. But then let me read this. Since June 2020, I've grappled with Kennedy Agyapong over his defamatory utterances and curses upon my daughter and I. For 27 years, I felt ambivalent about Ken and his shenanigans. But culture, traditions, family, and friends coerced me to accept his antics. And though I was unhappy, I said nothing but did the right thing by living with the norm of the society. Part B, I may read the and I may highlight whenever you can flow with me. This is here, part I may be reading any. 2 days before his 60th birthday, Ken said more than necessary. His words were disparaging, so I blurted out my rebuttal, and voila, I had a ton of insighters edging and cheering me on. Though Ken has not as yet retracted his utterances and curses, I chose today to say it's okay. He can keep his silence, which is full of answers to the discerning ear. Yesterday, the world lost a gem, and today I chose to call the truth because I reminded with the demise of J.J. Rollins that tomorrow is never guaranteed, and all I need is to be grateful for life and stay true to myself. These are the words of Nireno. Expecting Kennedy Agyapong to do the needful is like waiting for pigs to fly. And at this point, I've decided to accept the truth about Ken, not as I may want to see it or hope for, but just as he is. He literally, part I may be reading, maybe I may trust on me highlight it, so maybe you can float with me. He is literally above the law, and though his utterances were infuriating, I acted with emotions and not reasoning. Say, in as much as Ken sem efa or none in the banner one. The ye bian one dwene ho tienye ono troye. Yo ye bia one dwene ho no ye fi sebe ebufuo mu ne ebian emotions. I don't know how we say emotions in tree or the nakuma. And yes, I name and some years one drinking home. Osanso eka to us say anger clouds our judgments the most, and though I had every right to believe it, my approach has been unsavory, and I admit my mistake. Not admitting a mistake is bigger than a mistake. So here, fellow Ghanaians, I'm sorry for engaging in raining countless repugnant insults and curses as my response to Ken and whoever said something wrongly which violates my leadership duty and responsibility as an adult from whom the youth will emulate. And I am sorry. Or Pacha say, Nipa Osha Unfunso na who say why you bonia now babeka or some bonny fanchemia and no. Asema abeka no enye asema wa admit mistakes no bigger and as a soon bossy mistake na why nti why boni bi na ade no eso a so ba beka sa de amaye na enye na wa admit ya eno no eso e down so crazy mistake why na just e pepa ni nyina fi ho. Now, me can atwaswa and I'm highlighting no. Or say it's sad to see our media houses, bloggers, and social media platforms spread and share the avalanche of insults and curses from us, the elders, our youth, politicians, pastors, and chiefs on every platform. I'm disgusted at myself for being a part of such, and I hereby hold myself accountable for my actions. I pledge to uphold myself to the best of conduct henceforth and pray fervently that I will be exemplary enough and worthy of emulating to the youth, especially. Thank you. This is coming from Ayamora Dawson Williams. This is a page. It is for in 70 from one Casanino. One thing that makes this particular post so significant is the fact that she wrote it 2 weeks ago and she has stayed true to her words. Mommy, baby, I will be a Yankupon in shout. This is what we want. You see, I won't say that Ken was right all the time, baby. he also did a mistake, and now maybe and I'm feel say because we all have problems with our family. I have certain siblings of mine, and they don't go in line with what we want. They do things certain way. They say, I say, how can a human being be acting this way? But at the end of the day, we don't come out and spell it out on social media, no matter how hard or painful it will be. So for that person, the because I can answer that, maybe we understand him. Nevertheless, the woman to what she did was wrong. But Osha or by time be or journey a done in baby, she will come and react this way. Osha and Kokokrana, Akoko intimate. Sebi or crime in the attentam. But anytime be a wawo for na crime and be pese or be bang Nimbano and as obe ben on Osha, she gets this kind of energy to defend the chickens. And I say, Imba wa teach now Osha, you ask say, him for no nya sa ho de no, it me the pam. Sa okraman yi ete say wo dwene ho kra ho say we eche say sa niam na ye hu won kokone omomba ni no e down so ana say ebuebura. And it's quite similar in our mothers and in bar and our bad time piano. So what she did was basically defending her child, and in so doing, she might have done certain things wronger. We all accept that what she did at the point in time was wrong, but she admitting a mistake is something I think say see henceforth it's a good thing. Baby, we will be an insan. Henceforth, no social media following now. We on find the I believe say in the years to come, God has a bigger thing for her. We are going to see great and bigger things. For someone team we can't social media say dear attempt say attack in Agyapong. It means she pledged some 2 weeks ago to stop all of these things, and so far so good. She has stayed true to her words. I've never respected her more. I've always also understood her actions. That is something I'm out for to say. Sometimes you need to be in the shoes of people to actually feel or know how it is. So I understand her. But not all that she did was good. The same thing for King Japan. But the best news here is that both of them have come to a consensus. A woman or the need to actually what Kennedy or the need to actually what that. I believe that the way to come is unity, which will happen come 2021. So this is currently what is going on as time goes on. We'll be giving you more updates based on this particular thing of events happening right here in Ghana.